There we go. Thank you, Len, for becoming a new member. Hey. I'm a little late. I realized I needed to add Facebook. And they said you have, when I was editing to go to do it, it was like, oh, well, you need to be 10 minutes ahead of time. So I guess I schedule on Facebook when I schedule on YouTube. So now I figured that out. And you can do 3 destinations. So I'm sorry, Katie. Hello. I don't really know how it works on Facebook. I swear to God, my goats better not get out. Freaking pushing on their thing today. I don't know. Okay, so it says, all right, it says I'm on Facebook as well. Hello. Hey. So I guess Facebook people can comment on here too. I wasn't really sure how that was going to work, but now I'm kind of seeing how this works. At least 25. That's at least. Hey, Patty. What's going on? Oh, it's okay. You're good, Crimezilla. And I usually do later, but I tried to get on as early as I could today. So, well, it shows, look, it says Facebook user, and it shows them in the chat here. So I don't know. I put it on the group, and I put it on my profile. I wanted to add one more group that I have, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm only allowed to do 3 with this plan. So we'll try with these 3 places today. Probably a mess. I didn't have enough time to take my shower. Hey, Lynn. See, she's on Facebook. It just says Facebook user, which is weird, so I can't tell who they are, but I'm going to go look and see how it looks on my phone. I look retarded. I look ridiculous in that. Sorry, bad word to use, but I look ridiculous on this picture. I just have this horrible look on my face. Thank you, Len, for becoming a new... Okay. So it shows the people on here. I guess what I can do, hold on. Well, I can't post to some comments to some destinations. Okay, hold on. So if I can do... I just have this horrible look on my face. Thank you, Len, for becoming a new... Okay, I'll just turn off the sound. There, but I can only see one chat in the group. So I don't know about as far as my... profile. I might not be able to see the chat. Because I can't see Winnie's and Yvette's on here. Sorry, I'm just learning this whole program. I don't really know how it works. So I can't see Winnie's and Yvette's on here, but I can see Ashley, I think. I think I posted those for you. Whoever wanted to see my goats, that's who I posted that goat thing for. So, it's also on my, let's see, checking, hold on. I didn't get a notification, which is really odd. Okay. Hey. Get it. Stop that. I'm trying to see. There we go. Okay. I got it, Allie. So, I guess we can start already. I am doing readings for 25 and up donations. But this is the first time I've posted on all 3 things, so I think I'm going to do that from now on because it looks like it helps. So if you're watching in one of the other places, it's probably best to go and watch on the YouTube so that I can see your comments if you're wanting a reading. Otherwise, you can just watch here. But if I have to figure out how to work this. So Allie, and if you do want a reading, right here are my donation places to send it. They're running across the screen. So that's where you would send your, and that's new because I had to pay for this stupid thing, which is $25 a month, which is insane. But I think it's going to be worth it. I hope it's going to be worth it. If it's not, then I'll get, I won't do it. But we're going to try at least for 1 month and see how it goes. So if you're wanting a reading, post or go make a donation down there. Let me know you've made the donation. I'm going to post a link where you need to make a StreamYards account, and then you need to click the link. You do not have to show your face, but you have to at least have your voice. So 1 second, let me take care of something real quick. I'll be right back. Get off of her. So you do have to, if you do want to have a reading and come on here with me, you do have to have a StreamYards account. So you just go to StreamYards and make a quick account, and you'll be clicking on this link that I'm going to be pinning it to the top in the YouTube chat. I don't know how to pin it to anywhere else. I don't know if when I post here, it's going to post everywhere. I guess we'll find out. Nope, it just posted on YouTube. So YouTube is probably the best place to watch if you're wanting a reading. Okay. So I need to pin this. Can you stop with the bottle? Lord help. Okay. I had to get that bottle from her. It's going to drive me crazy. Okay. So let me just explain really quick how I work for those of you that are new to watching and new to being here. All the ways to support me are down below. Podcast, merchandise. I have my book. My name of my book's running across the bottom of the screen. I have super chat, super stickers if anybody's so inclined, donations to the channel if you're so inclined. It does help the work that I do, but it's not necessary. And yeah, so all the ways to support me are in the See More section below. Sorry, it's still a little early, so you might hear my birds. I do apologize. So, information can be past, present, or future, symbolic, or have multiple meanings, especially when it comes to dates. Spirit will often use my references and or experiences to try to explain what they are trying to say. So as I get information, please validate that it makes sense and how it makes sense. This will allow Spirit to come through stronger to me, and I'll be able to channel better as I know that I'm getting the right spirit and connecting to the right person. You can ask, questions as well. So pick your kind of reading when you come on, whether you want a mediumship or you want like a guidance reading. Keep in mind that with guidance readings, you do have the free will. So that's almost the same as a psychic reading. They are about possibilities. We all have free will to change change our direction and change our choices. So nothing is written in stone when it comes to guidance readings. However, back to mediumship readings, as I get information, please validate yes and how it makes sense. If something does not make sense, please hold on to it. Okay? Because it may make sense later. It may be something in the future. All right. So right now we've got 3 people for readings, I believe. Michael, you might have to come on to YouTube so I can bring you on. But Allie Green is going to be first. Do not give me like a whole bunch of information. Just validate what I'm saying. I can only give you guys what Spirit is giving me. They talk about what they feel is important. They talk about what they feel is going to help you in your growth and what they need to get across. If they do not mention something, it is for a reason. Sometimes they feel it's not important, or they don't feel that we need to hear that right now. The way that my readings work is I like to give a lot of validation to show that I'm talking to the person that I am talking to. Okay. So a validation is really important, and then usually they give a message. So depending on the donation that you give is how long I'm going to try to go. Bigger donations will get a longer reading, but we're going to go until I get tired. So we've got 3 readings right now. So let's chill right there for a second and see how I do. So it's going to be Allie, Mike, and then Crimezilla. Make sure that you make a StreamYard account. Click the link and come backstage and wait for me. If you need to say something privately, there is a private chat. Okay. All right. So let's bring on. Also, one more thing. So I've been trying to connect to whoever just comes through. But not necessarily that's not my strong point. I like to, or the strong way that I communicate with Spirit, I like to usually work off a picture if possible, or a name. Picture is my strongest, name is my second strongest, and then just picking up who's around you. Sometimes we have to figure out who it is. So however you want to do your reading is up to you. I can dial direct, or we can just see. The we can just see is all new. So, hello. It says Facebook user, so I don't know who you are. If you can say who you are when you say, hey, I don't know who you are. All right. Okay. And then Mike, if you're wanting a reading still, I need you to make a StreamYards account, come over to you, because I don't know how to do it on Facebook. So go to my YouTube, The Psychic Sleuth, and make a StreamYards account and get backstage so that I can get to you after Allie. Unless you want it privately, and then you can just meet me in a chat. Oh, okay. All right, so we're going to start off with Allie. Hey, Allie.
Hi.
Hey, I can hear you. We've had some technical difficulties the last couple times we tried to do this, where we couldn't hear people and they had issues getting back here. So I'm glad it's working out all right. So what do you want done today?
Let's just do mediumship.
Okay. Do you have a specific person you want to communicate with?
Either my mom or dad, whoever comes through.
Okay. You want to shoot me a picture?
Do I just do it on the chat?
You can send it to, you have me on Facebook, right? Just shoot me a one on Facebook.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure out.
Hello to all the new people. Yeah, I think from now on when I go on live to do this, I'll post it in Facebook too. I couldn't figure out how to do that before. So mosquito bites. And when you guys are from Facebook, Is that you, Mike, that's saying I just made it? Put your name so that I know who's talking, because it just says Facebook user, and I'm like, who's that?
Okay, you have to let me know if you get it.
Okay. You should just be able to send it right through chat. You can also send your pictures through email, but
I think I might accidentally send you a video, though.
let me go in my chat. I don't see anything from you.
Oh, I sent it on Facebook.
Yeah, I need a Facebook chat. I'm in my Facebook chat right now. I don't see anything.
Hold on, let me
Uphill
see. What did I
battle
say?
to success. Right now, I have 3 readings lined up. As long as Mike shows up, it's 25 minimum. But I want to start off with the 3 and make sure. So after we're done with the 3, then we'll see if I can go any further, because it's pretty draining. So don't do anything yet. Let me make sure I get done with these 3 first. I've only been able to do about 3 of these mediumships on live. Just waiting for a picture from Allie. I think I got you mixed up with another Allie the other night too. Do you want me to message you so that you have my message up? You still there, Allie? Okay. Yeah, you did send a. Do you have a? You know what? I'm gonna go in our old pictures because I have a picture from her, don't I? Or a picture of her. Okay, I have a picture of her. I forgot about that from before. Okay, I also do private readings, so you're welcome to get me that way. Just let me do these 3, and then we'll see how we're going. Yeah, I got you. Can you hear me, Allie? I have your video, but you know what I realized is we have a picture from before. If you still want your mom, you still want your mom, right?
Yeah, let's just do my mom. That'll be easier
Okay.
because I had to keep scrolling. That's what was taking me forever.
That's fine. Keep in mind that I don't remember anything from our previous readings. Sometimes they do repeat stuff, but I don't ever remember. I'm just going to give you whatever she gives me, okay?
Okay.
I do remember that I liked connecting to her before, though.
Yeah.
Okay. So she says the word battle scars, or the words. I think that has something to do with just battling their life and the scars that that one carries with them.
Yep.
That's the way that it comes
Definitely.
across. Does that make sense?
It does.
And she is laboring my breathing, so I'm finding it a little hard to breathe and getting a little bit of a headache as well. Okay, so she's like, hello, sweetheart.
Yeah, it sounds like her.
I hear the words, I miss you.
Oh.
Did you just say that to her or something? Because there's more to it than just her saying, I miss you.
I talk to her a lot in my head.
Okay, do you tell her that you miss her a lot?
I do.
Okay. And I also see it written out somewhere in handwriting.
I have her handwriting saved.
Oh,
I
okay. I
have,
think that came through before, huh?
yeah, I can't throw it away. I'm weird like that,
She
but
was she chills, but she doesn't want you to. But it's weird because it's like I see the words "I miss you" like written out in handwriting. So
yeah, I try to connect with her. I've been trying to like meditate, and I felt like I did once. Like I was almost asleep, but I don't know if I'm like wanting it so bad that in my head, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I hear her talk back to me, but
she's talking
sometimes
back to you.
I'll
You have
say
to
sometimes I feel
understand.
crazy.
Well, when spirit communicates with us, it comes in thoughts.
Yeah.
So it doesn't come like I'm talking to you right now. It's coming and as thoughts pop in your head. That's how they communicate. So even when I hear her, I don't hear her voice. Sometimes I do hear it like how they would sound, but most of the time it's in my head as the form of thoughts. And I'm getting chills in my legs right now. But
That makes me feel better so I'm not crazy.
you're not crazy. It's weird because when you were talking about that, she shows me. Let me see if I can describe the scene that she shows me. Because she kind of shows me this scene where like there's this little river flowing or creek. And it's like really green. And it's like I see you guys standing there. And I don't know why she's showing me that. If maybe it's something that's going to happen one of the other times that you try to connect with her, if that's where you're going to meet, but that's the scene that she shows me. So maybe try to
With
envision
just
that.
me and her?
Just you and her.
I don't know. I think about her 24/7, so it could be.
Well, so it would be one time that I feel like maybe it hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
But when it does happen, that's gonna let you know that it's real from what she's showing me.
Okay.
Trying to make her talk about nothing we talked about before. I don't want her repeating anything.
She repeated herself a lot though. She always she was a trip.
Because that's kind of what she's doing, and she's kind of bringing me through like the similar stuff, and I only remember it because it feels familiar. And I want her to bring through new stuff. But she keeps showing me these pills, and then with the pills she says I'm sorry.
That makes sense. So the night before my sisters found her, she took a sleeping pill. They didn't want her to take it, and she like fought them on it. And then, they found her not breathing, so definitely makes sense.
Did she have heart issues?
Not that we were aware of, but I mean, she had so many issues going on. Like, I felt like her body just gave out.
Yeah, because she's referencing her heart with me. And it's sort of like I'm getting a sharp pain in my heart area. So I don't know if it caused her. That's part of what happened. Was something with her heart that evening is the way that she brings it across. But also she's talking about her legs and being swollen and did she have diabetes?
She did.
Okay, because
That's what caused all her problems.
Okay. Because I heard diabetes. I wonder if diabetes is related to heart issues. Maybe you guys just didn't know, but she's bringing in the heart with that night, but also my head is hurting really, really badly. And I feel kind of out of it all of a sudden. Like, I feel a little high, honestly.
Yeah,
the way
she
that I
was.
can.
That makes a lot of sense.
But again, I feel like I'm back and forth. I'm back and forth to rehab. I'm back and forth to for a while. And then I feel like
Mhm.
she's good for a while, and then she goes backwards. Like 1 step forward, 2 step back is the way that she brings it across.
Yeah.
And she's like, I feel like I was always fighting. I was always fighting this losing battle.
Yep.
That for some reason I couldn't break the chains. And people, whenever they're on the other side and they talk about some form of addiction, they're always talking about breaking chains, because it's like they have chains. Like they're handcuffed with chains to the ground or something, or it's connected to something and they can't break free of it. That's what that's the symbolism that I get for addiction.
Yeah, she fought that her whole life.
Mm-hmm. And she says, and she's giving me chills all over my legs, and it's not cold here. And it's like she feels like she was a good mother in spite of that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like there were times where she feels like she wasn't a good mom because of that, and so she's like, I know my daughter forgives me, but I always like to say I'm sorry to her.
Yeah.
For the battle scars or the things that I put her through or that I went through.
Yeah, she put me through a lot, but I was always so empathetic to her, and I always forgave her.
And that's what she's saying, that you have her heart, that you are a non-judgmental person, and that you never judged her for that. You always wanted to help her, and you always wanted to help her get better. You were always there for her no matter what. Like, she tells me times where you literally picking her up off the floor.
Yeah. Yep.
And she's a strong spirit, because I've got chills galore right now while she's connecting with me. But she literally shows me you picking her up off the floor, you putting her to bed, you bringing her water, you doing everything that you needed to do. And she said she was more of my mother than she was my daughter.
Yeah, I felt like that sometimes. Yeah.
And she said, I'm so sorry that she had to be that way with me, because I should have been the one taking care of her.
But I forgive her.
And she knows you do, but she just wants, it's just things that they like to say, that they feel like they need to say.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows that she's everything to you, and she always has been. And that's why you took such good care of her.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had this path that you had to go on. And it might not, it might seem unfair, when you're going through it, but there's always a reason for this path that we're on with people. So, it was a lot of lessons for her, and it was a lot of lessons for you. But I feel this is not the first time you've done this, and I feel it was an opposite in another life. Is the way that she comes across, like she did take care of you in another life for something very similar.
Yeah, she did take care of me, for sure.
No, she did take care of you, but I mean, like, how I used to take care of her when she was going through her addictions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's saying she had to do that with you in another life.
Oh, wow.
And so this was reciprocated this time around. This was your lessons this time around. Oh, I am getting, she's like poking my face. I keep getting poked in my face. Like someone's taking a pin and poking my chin oddly on my scar. It's so weird. Have you gotten that tattoo yet? She says.
Yes.
Okay. And that was from the last time that we spoke and now, right?
No, I had it. I had just gotten it the last time we spoke.
Oh, that's right. Okay. I could not remember if you got it. I remember there was a mention about it, but so she's bringing it up again, but she keeps showing me her handwriting. So what did you have put on there in her handwriting? Because I feel like it's significant. Love, Mom.
I was going to put her handwriting. I haven't done that yet.
Okay. So I think that's what she's talking about when she says, have you gotten that tattoo yet?
Yeah, no.
I mean, she obviously knows you haven't, but she's being sarcastic about it. Because I see her handwriting. But it's like I see Love, Mom.
Yes, yes.
Right now in like a cursive.
Yes.
Something cursive. Did she Did she, I feel like she had a nickname for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can get the nickname, but I feel like she called you something. In that handwriting, did she write out what she used to call you?
She has in cards, but that's not the one that I had saved. I have one saved,
Oh,
but I do have a very um unique nickname from her and my dad.
okay. I'm horrible at nicknames, so I probably won't
Do you
get
want
it.
me to say it or do you?
Well, let's wait because
Okay.
I never know. Sometimes I can get stuff like if it's easy, like Ladybug, but if it's like something that's like really hard, sometimes I won't get it. I feel like it starts with a B, but
Yes.
I
Yep.
can't get it. I mean, I feel like she called you baby girl, but that doesn't feel like it's it.
No.
But I definitely get a B,
Yep.
and
It's
it's I can't freaking pronounce it. I don't know. You might have to tell me what it is. It starts with a B, and then when you say it, it'll be like, oh crap. Okay.
yes. It was Allie Bear.
Oh, bear. Okay.
Bear. Yep.
See, all they had to do was show me a teddy bear. Sometimes I wonder why Spirit doesn't do the easy things. But do you have the Allie Bear in her handwriting somewhere?
I don't know if I have anything saved. Actually, I probably do.
Because I keep seeing that written out in her writing. Like she keeps showing me her handwriting, and then like I get the love mom, and then I was getting the nickname, but it's like in her handwriting.
Yeah, she had really pretty handwriting. She would always sign it in cards. So I'm pretty sure I have a bag with like stuff for my kids, baby showers and stuff like that. It's probably the only thing I have saved. That I was always her Allie Bear.
Okay, I'd be curious if you have that. If you have that in her handwriting, because it feels like it needs to go with the tattoo.
Okay, I'll do that then because she must want that.
She does, because I keep seeing her handwriting, and it's like, and then she's like, "What, you haven't got it yet?" kind of thing. Well, she said it in a sarcastic way, but which is I think kind of how she was, anyways.
Yeah.
She keeps showing me the color blue, but usually when I get the color blue, it's for a baby. So this is one that hasn't been born yet, has yet to be born, or will be born. Or was born and didn't make it.
Yeah, I did have a miscarriage.
Okay, you did. Okay, because did you happen to know what it was or no?
No.
Okay, well she's showing me a boy, and she's got a boy on the other side with her.
Yeah, that's not the first time I heard that.
Okay.
That's crazy.
And I feel like I don't know how old you are. Are you allowed to have more kids? I feel like if you had more kids,
I don't want any more.
Okay, because I was gonna say if you had more kids, the soul would come back, is the way she puts it. But as of now, she's got him on the other side.
That is crazy.
She's like, no pressure.
Yeah. He was her first boy grandbaby, her only.
She's got him. She's like, don't worry, I've got him over here with me. I keep getting the color yellow with her for some reason.
Sunflowers.
Sunflowers, okay.
Sunflowers always remind me of her.
Okay. Because I keep getting the color yellow, so I don't know if she even liked yellow, but it comes through with her for some reason. Also the month of September. Which is a birthday, passing, anniversary, something specific related to you, her, anyone connected, alive or past.
September, you said?
Yeah.
That might have been the start of all this.
Okay. With her medical issues?
Well, her most recent foot surgery.
Okay.
That like led to all of this. A few months later, she's gone. So,
and so that's another thing I wanted to bring up, because she does keep mentioning her legs, which again, legs to me is usually diabetes or something with the blood or something that spreads. I don't know why they do it like that, but in this case, it's diabetes. However, she kept showing me like the one leg, and her foot's like really swollen. But then she also takes me into I don't know if she had a blood clot, because she shows me like, our veins and stuff on the inside of the leg. She shows me blood clot in there.
That's what you told me with our first reading, that you felt that's what happened. That's why she passed, was possibly a blood clot traveled to her brain. I mean, which would make sense with everything. Like she had sores on her feet, which is, she was in boots for like 3 years before this surgery. So this surgery was supposed to, like finally get her out of the boots, and it was just, it didn't work out that way.
Okay. Because I didn't even remember I told you that before, but that's coming through again. So I would have to say that that's probably an accurate, I need to turn on my light real quick. An accurate thing. It's getting dark in here. With that, because she seems to be adamant about that now twice. So I think it did probably have something to do with that surgery. Like that may have been partly a cause. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I keep hearing that song, "You Are My Sunshine."
She always sang.
I was going to say, she used to sing that to you?
She always sang.
And specifically that song, right?
Sometimes she sang everything. She would make up songs. She
right.
just.
But I feel like that "You Are My Sunshine" is significant because she really did feel like you were her sunshine. So I think that was one of her favorites towards you.
Yeah.
And there's the yellow again. She's got a thing about yellow.
Yes.
Right? Because I was like getting a son with it, and just like that's how you really lit up her life, is what she's saying. And she said so many times she wanted to give up, but she kept going because of her kids, but especially you, because I feel like you would tell her, "Come on, Mom," and you would be hard on her in a way.
Yeah. I was just trying to get her to be better.
Right. But I mean, it's almost like you would lecture her.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's what she's telling me. She's like, she kept me going, and I got the hard love that I needed from her.
Somebody had to do it.
Yeah, she would tell me exactly how it is. What she did appreciate. She says she sees and understands now, the whole reason for it. And the whole reason why you were that way with her. I feel like there's something coming up in your life that's going to be a good shift. I think it might have to do with your career or your job whatever you do for your job. The way she brings it up is that something is going to change, but for the better, with your work. So I don't know if that's a promotion, if it's a shift, if it's a new job. It's something around your job career or something that you do or want to do.
Yeah, I'm very indecisive right now about that.
So I think she's saying she tells you to follow your heart with that. But I feel like there's going to be kind of a pathway that opens up for you. Well, it'll help you make up your mind. You know what I mean?
Yes, that'd be nice.
So she says just be a little patient because there's going to be something that comes along that is going to help you make your decision. Because she shows me like you're at a fork in the road right now, but she shows me one path lights up and then the other one goes dark. So you'll know which way to go is the way that she shows it to me. And she also brings up the number 7. So July the 7th, 7 years, 7 people. I don't really know.
That's my son's birthday is 7/17/17.
Okay. I was gonna say she brought in the 7 pretty darn strong on that one. So
And her birthday is in July too.
okay, so a multiple meaning number, got it. I'm still arguing with her in my head, like, why didn't you just show me a teddy bear?
But you got the B. That was good.
I know, but sometimes I can get names just randomly, and sometimes when I try, I can't do it. But she could have shown me what it was.
Right.
She says, I know that it's been hard without me.
Yeah.
And she knows that you struggle daily. But she says she loves that you talk to her because it makes you feel close to her, but also it shows that you really feel that she's there, which she is. And so she's glad that you talked to her about things. Because I feel like, did you talk to her like just a little bit before you came on here?
I did.
Okay, because I hear a conversation with her over something a little bit before you came on or before you saw me on or something like that. And I feel like you ask for her advice all the time or you talk to her about things going on in your life.
Yeah, I tell her everything.
Yeah, well, she loves that because she hears everything.
Well, that makes me feel better.
And she knows everything. I mean, they can read our thoughts.
Yeah.
So she already knows, how you feel, what you're going through, when you need her. She's there regardless. And she just says, I need her to know that I love her so much. And I'm always going to be here. So I hope that was helpful for you. She's blowing you kisses. And I keep seeing, like I said, like one of these times when you meditate, there's going to be like a creek of running water. It's going to be like really green with a lot of flowers, maybe sunflowers, but a lot of flowers. And you'll hear like birds chirping. It'll be like a field with like a creek running through it. Or if you can find a meditation to meet your loved ones, you can do that as well. Or any guided meditation. That'll work too. But I feel like she's showing me that so that when that happens, you're going to know that it's her.
Okay.
You're going to know it's real.
Right. Because I've been questioning that night for the past 3 weeks.
But she needs you to stop questioning it because she says that she hears every word. And she's whenever you have these moments where you're in a meditation with her, it's real. It's not just, I mean, it kind of sometimes feel like it's our imagination, but our imagination is used to connect to the other side.
Yeah.
So it's all real, and you are hearing her.
That's crazy.
She keeps showing me before I let you go something about it's a box or something that you have. I don't know if it's your baby stuff. I don't know. It feels like it's someone's baby stuff. I keep seeing a box with like a little bear in it. Now she shows me a bear. A little bear in it. The bear looks like it's blue. And there's like other little baby things, maybe a baby book.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly it. And I have a blue bear in there that I got when DJ was born.
Okay, thank God. Now you want to show me the bear.
She's stubborn.
You could have done that earlier. So I don't know why she's showing me that, unless it's just to validate that you have it. I don't know if you were looking at it recently or thinking about it.
When you brought up the handwriting, I've been thinking about, because I know I have cards in there from her.
Okay. So that's why and I just got chills. That's why she's telling you to go look in this box with this blue bear.
Wow.
And the baby book and all of that.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's got to be the most mind-blowing part of your reading, because it came in earlier, it kind of went away, and then it came back. So it's something that she's kind of adamant about. The fact that you have a blue bear in there, that's just validation. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like it's got a baby book and like all this like stuff from her and your kid and all that.
You have everything from their births I have in there. She was there for both of them. She wouldn't miss it.
Yeah, because like as we're talking about it, I keep seeing a baby footprint. And I don't know how it's specific to her or what, but
it's in there.
So she's just talking about that box, I guess. I don't know. She says, I love you. You mean the world to me. So I hope this has been helpful for you. I always enjoy connecting to her.
Yes.
Trying not to get her to repeat her same stuff.
Well, and that's hard with her. I mean,
yeah.
That's where I get my airheadedness from.
I don't know. You guys are very much alike, but it's the good, you're alike in a good way.
Yeah. I like to think that.
Like you have like the same heart, because she had a really good heart despite all her obstacles, despite all the things she went through. Like she had a really good heart.
Most definitely.
She was a really good person. It's just she had these chains that she couldn't break free from. You know what I mean?
Yes,
so, and even though she had that, she still tried to be a good person.
Yes. It took me losing her to realize, just to realize a lot, I guess.
And not only that, but it's like she loves the fact that you are non-judgmental with her, that you always you took her as she was.
Mm-hmm.
You tried to help her and stuff, but at the same time, you didn't try to change her.
Right.
You loved her for who she was, and she appreciates that. Now she's making my other leg hurt. This is my left leg.
Yeah, that was the one that the big cast was on, was the left leg. Okay. That's probably what the surgery was on. She had a skin graft. And it just caused this sleuth of freaking issues. I mean.
Well, see, I had an issue with my right foot earlier. Literally, I just came in the house and like the back of my foot, where my heel is, was hurting so bad I couldn't walk. And so I was like, is that my own stuff? Because sometimes spirit will show up earlier and I'll feel them. I was like, is that my own stuff? Because I have tendonitis in my ankle. So it could be that, but it's never hurt on my heel, like on the back of my heel. Like I couldn't walk for a good 10 minutes. So I don't know if she
like her.
if she had issues with both?
She did.
Because
She was in boots with both. One foot was worse than the other. I mean, and these open sores just wouldn't heal, and they were deep and just, I mean, nasty. Like, it was, I never wanted to see them. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
we thought this was gonna hopefully, get her out of the boots, and it just, we lost her. So it was not ended up not being a good thing.
So what? But was there a heel? Did her heel ever
One
get
of them,
affected?
one of them, there was a open wound on her heel. One of them was on like the side of her foot.
Okay.
I mean, they took both of her big toes. Like, it was a continuous thing. She about lost one of her feet. I can't remember which one. Which I don't have a memory right now ever since I lost her. I don't know if it's the trauma.
Yeah.
You know,
Probably.
I have a hard time remembering a lot of things. So, but it was she definitely had one on her heel.
And that might be why she's only bringing through specific things that you remember too.
Yeah. Which is good, because I don't want to sit here like, no, because I don't remember anything right now.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
So why did she take me to last year?
She died last year. Last year was very, very hard.
Okay. Because sometimes they'll do that. Like if it hasn't been very long, they'll like rewind time for me in my mind, and they'll take me to like the year prior. So she's taking me to the year.
It's been a little over 8 months.
Okay. So it was towards the end of. Like, she kind of takes me like to the middle, like kind of where we are now.
I think that's when it all started.
Okay. All right. She just keeps talking.
Yeah, that was her. She was, God.
Just when I'm trying to let her go, she comes in with something else. Okay.
She never shut up.
So you said your dad was with her as well?
Yes.
Because she's there with him. She shows me she shows me them holding hands. And I don't think they always got along in life.
No.
But this is to show that they're okay on the other side. Because there are no negative feelings on the other side.
Yes, they divorced when I was 2, but for the last 10 years, they lived together as best friends, which was, kind of crazy, but it worked for them.
Yeah, whatever works. I mean, sometimes people aren't meant to be together, but they're meant to be friends. It's a different kind of relationship.
Yeah.
Because there's not the whole other stuff that's involved in a relationship. You know what I mean? There has to be a certain amount of love for a relationship, but they had like a more of a friendship thing. But she's just validating that they're on the other side together. Did he have something with his heart? Because it might have been him.
He he died from all his issues started, he got cancer, but his actual death certificate said like deep vein
Thrombosis?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Which is a blood clot.
Yes. I mean, which is crazy it says that, because it was cancer, but I don't know.
Well, that's just weird, because it might be him I'm picking up the blood clot with, or both of them.
I mean, it was definitely him too, but with my mom, it makes sense.
Right.
The way we lost her.
Well, that's what I mean about multiple meanings sometimes, and sometimes it'll fit more than one spirit. But there's something with someone's heart. I can't get over it. I keep getting the heart thing, unless it's someone else in the chat or someone that's coming up. But she says, "Okay, I'm gonna go now for reals."
She's crazy.
And then she's like, "I love you, baby girl."
Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope it was helpful.
Yes, always.
Oh, one more thing. Do you know why she's showing me clouds?
I always look in the clouds and think of her.
Okay. That's probably it, but I don't know if there's something that you're gonna add to your tattoo or something. I see it like drawn out, like
yes,
I want.
Yes. Well, yes. That is I have angel wings right above the tattoo for her, and I wanted to just add some clouds as just like filler, I guess, if you will. That's so weird. But yeah.
Okay, so she's just validating the clouds then, that she knows
Yeah.
you're going to add that as well. Because I was like, I could see them drawn out. I was like, why are you drawing them out? So yeah, it's more than just, I mean, multiple meanings. You look in the clouds for her, and you're going to add the clouds to her tattoo. So it makes sense. All right. That was a good way for her to end it.
Yes.
Thank you, Allie.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. 1 second. I got to see if Mike's coming on here or what he's doing, because he already donated, which he didn't need to, because I already owe him anyways. And then I'll bring you on, Crime. I just need to check on, see what he's doing. I'm going to go get some more tea, guys. I just need a little tiny break. 1 second. Okay, he still hasn't got back to me. You can't get to the StreamYard? Okay. You should be able to. So we just were working with people. Can you do the StreamYard.com? If you go to StreamYard.com, then make a account. Okay, I just sent it to you in this. Copy StreamYard link, open in Safari. Is another thing she said to do. I'll post it again. It's pinned. The link is pinned to the top, but I will post it again. I can't send it through Messenger because it's from my computer. Well, I mean, I guess I could. Let me see if I can do it here. Here, I'll send it to you here. Okay. Got a freaking headache. All right. Let me know if you've got it, Mike. If not, I'll go on and then you can figure that out and we'll come back to you. Ah, I see you coming on. There you are. All right, you got it. Okay. All right. All right, Mike's coming on now. Thank you, Crime. Okay. right, there you are. Hello, long time no see.
It's good to see you.
You too. Been a while, huh?
Yes.
How have you been?
Oh, surviving this journey called life.
Yes, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are we doing for you today?
Just to see if there's anyone that comes across.
Okay. Do you want to connect someone specifically or just whatever I get?
Just whoever you get.
Make it hard on me. Make it hard on me.
Hey, that's testing your skills.
I know, but this skill is a new skill. So I haven't really used it that much. We've used it 3 or 4 times and it's been pretty good, and sometimes there might be multiple people around you and I can't really tell who's who. So you're just going to have to go off validation on what it fits.
Okay.
And we'll see how it goes. Because I'm usually one that likes to call people to me or call spirits to me, and that's easier that way for some reason. Do you have both your grandparents on there on the other side? I get a grandmother and a grandfather, and they're standing together.
Okay.
So are they both over there?
Yeah, all 4 of them. So.
Okay. These are, I think, maternal.
Okay.
That are stepping forward now. Because I just asked and I heard maternal. Were you closer to your maternal?
Oh, yes.
Okay. That would make sense. You've got an army over there. So we're gonna have to weed through who is talking and what they're saying, because you've also got some buddies from Iraq, Afghanistan, where you were overseas.
Okay.
You've got some buddies that are standing in uniform. So it's like now when I'm looking on the other side, I just see like a bunch of people all standing there for Mike. All right. Okay, I'm going to try to be a little, I don't even know how this is going to make sense, and hopefully it'll make sense, because it went from your grandparents now to these buddies that they're showing me specific things. So they're showing me the uniforms that you wear when you're in the desert. There's 2 of them, but I don't know who they are yet. But one keeps showing me a flip of a truck.
Okay.
Like there's an explosion and then a flip of a truck. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm sorry if I'm bringing up anything that's hard. But these people there's something with his dog tags. He's jingling his dog tags. So I don't know if his dog tags are given to someone specific or put somewhere specific, but there's something with his dog tags that he wants to bring up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
And you can say how things make sense, so I don't think I'm losing it over here.
No.
Okay.
I hear you. It's just been a minute for me.
Right. And it, like I said, I'm getting that year. So there's a reference to 2015 as being significant. I don't know if it's significant to them or really how it fits, but that year is coming up.
Yeah, it's almost through all the basically we didn't deploy together the first time he went, but we went together on his second tour, and I kind of grew I don't say close to him, but I appreciate his friendship.
Right.
And then we came back in 2014. And then 2015, he ended up passing away.
Okay.
And I kind of took it upon myself to put his uniform together. And I still have a couple of his nameplates that are in my house for his dress uniform. So, when he was getting ready for his services, I was the one that kind of went back there and, brought the uniform, sat with his parents and the funeral director.
All right.
And then after a few minutes, was able to go back and, kind of talk to him and kind of joke about how he was growing his mustache out and he couldn't be out of regs and uniform.
Okay. So you know who I'm talking about then.
Sorry, yeah, kind of long rant there, but yeah.
Okay. Because so the dog tags are significant for his uniform, his tags, everything that belonged to him, military wise. Yeah. That's how I take that symbolism. And his dog tags might have been involved in that, right? With the rest of his stuff?
Almost, I can't quite recall, yeah, but I would say yes.
Okay. So he wants to thank you for doing all that for him. Because he says that it meant a lot to him because he knew this was really hard on his parents. And we're going to get a little deep here, so I apologize. And I haven't actually connected with a lot of guys that have been over there, honestly. So I think his mom really had a hard time with it. He's like, I was supposed to come back. I never thought I was gonna go over there and not come back. But this feels like it was very fast, and it was so what I was seeing with the truck flipping. This is the same person, right? Because there's two guys standing there, but this is the one specific person, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm not going all over the place. He's saluting you. Okay. So that's respect from the other side. He's standing in his whole desert uniform and he's saluting you. And were you the leader of that? Were you above him in some way, or were you leading? There's some kind of, I don't know how to say this. You were like in charge of something that pertained to him. I don't know if it's the platoon or the
convoy.
The convoy. Okay. So were you in charge of that convoy? One of the people in charge? Was your truck in front of theirs?
No, that was a
Whose
different
truck
time.
was in front of theirs? Because I don't know why he's showing me this, but he's showing me like the one truck goes and then their truck goes, and the truck in front of them was fine, but their truck wasn't. So I'm not really sure the significance of that. If there's someone that was specific in that truck in front.
Yeah.
But he just wanted to take the moment to step forward and tell you thank you. Do you have a Rodriguez on the other side, or Rodriguez? Because I hear the name Rodriguez, but I don't know how it fits. Because I feel like you got a lot of people over there, and people you might not even know are there.
Yeah, I mean, there was the one IED that the five of us survived. There was a Rodriguez that was sitting in the back that got thrown around.
Okay.
But I haven't heard from him in years.
So was he in the same convoy then?
No, not that one.
A different one?
Yeah.
Did this guy know him? I don't understand why they're bringing him up, or why they're bringing up that name. But let's just hang on to it. It's got to be, because I kept hearing it repeat until I said something to you.
Gotcha.
So we'll just think about that for a minute. So was there more than one guy that passed away in that convoy? Because again, there's two guys standing together. Was there someone else in the truck with him? I'm sorry, you can hang on to it. I just see
Well, yeah.
the two guys there was. Okay.
Wait, no. I'm just concurring with you. It's been a minute, and
Yeah,
two
that's fine.
deployments outside the wire. I'm getting like
Right.
some things mixed up, so I'll make sure I'm getting them right.
That's okay. Like I said, when we have a lot of people come through, it's kind of hard to figure out who's saying what and why they're saying what they're saying. But you've got a lot of, I mean, the one guy really sticks out. The one that you did everything for, you doing that for him was like honor, brother, is what he says.
Sounds like mine.
And he respects you for that because he. Also, I don't understand how this fits or what this, because they might have symbols that I've never used before because I haven't really communicated with anybody from that's gone through something like this. But they're showing me a cross with dog tags over the cross, and something about boots next to the cross. So I don't know if this is something that is done over there or what the significance is, but they're showing me that. So I don't really know what the symbolic meaning for that is.
I'll take like the Fallen Soldier Memorial. Typically, it's combat boots. There's an AR platform rifle with a bayonet sticking into the ground or a box, and then you have dog tags that are hanging off the pistol grip. Usually, there's like a helmet for civilians that are listening, or a Kevlar that you would wear while riding in the vehicle. So that's like the Soldier's Memorial. I could have the name mixed up with something else, but that's
okay. So was that done for him or someone else? Do you know? If you don't, you can get back to me. It's just they keep showing me that.
that could have been somebody else that just passed. But
Yeah, like I said, they're all coming through at once. So whoever it fits, it fits.
okay.
So this person just passed then? This other person?
Yes. Just
With
recently.
the soldier memorial thing?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so this, you just keep showing me that over and over for some reason. Is this something that's done over there, or is it's done over there, right? The soldier memorial?
It's done overseas, but we've done it here on the state side as well, just depending on if you can get the rifle or even like we call remember a rubber ducky,
Mm-hmm.
a fake rifle. You can still use one of those to make the display.
Okay. So did you do this for him over there or over here? Because it feels like it's really special to him. Because you're showing me that.
Okay. I mean, it may not have been me per se.
Well, whoever it was done for him.
Yeah.
But so wherever it was done, I feel like it. I don't know. I have so many people coming through at once for you. getting a little confusing. They're getting a little packed in there.
If you want to single someone out, we can do that. So you can,
I'm trying. You said whoever's over there, so they just decided let's all just come through at once and confuse the hell out of her, okay? I keep trying to go back to your grandma. But they keep bringing me all these guys. But I can't seem to get away from that memorial for some reason. I don't really know what the reasoning is for it. I think something was done stateside.
Yes.
Okay, because he doesn't make me feel like it was over there. It was like someone did it here.
Yes, that's
His
correct.
platoon. What is it with his platoon? Did they do something specific for him as well?
They did.
Okay.
The platoon sergeant put it together.
Okay, because I heard platoon. And was he more of a like someone kind of in command? Like more of a higher rank, not like a private or anything.
This was a platoon sergeant.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Because he just said platoon, and then I wanted to go to the rank I was, which was sergeant. So that makes sense, and he was in charge of something. Okay. Also, he keeps showing me a flag at half-mast. I don't know if it was specifically a half-mast, but I don't know if you guys just did that for him out of respect or exactly what that's about. And also, he keeps talking about a brother. Do you know if he had a brother?
Yeah.
Okay. So he shows me a flag at half-mast, but then he also shows me a flag being folded up. But then there's a reference to his brother. I don't really know. Was he close with his brother? Do you know?
Not personally, so I couldn't give a name.
So he just is basically saying that he appreciates the respect that you guys give him, the memorial you gave him. I feel like there was some kind of party or thing that you guys did for him, kind of like a memorial service, but it was a military memorial service is what it comes across as. So he is standing there in his dress blues giving a salute. So did he have a wife? You know if he was married?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Because he's talking about a wife that he left behind. And I get a reference to 2 children. Do you know if he had 2 kids?
He did.
Okay. He hands her a red rose because I feel like she cries a lot. And he's kind of really worried about, because this feels very recent. This feels like in the last few months, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. He wants to send a message through you. I don't know if you'll ever give it to her because, some people aren't open, whatever, but at least he gets to say it. He says he just wants to tell her that he loves her. And he hasn't left her. And I think she feels him. Because I think sometimes she feels like he's standing there and she'll turn to look and there's nothing there. That's the way it comes across. Like he stands and watches her a lot. And did he call you? Who called you Mikey instead of Howard?
Oh man. not the same person that's coming across.
Yeah, it probably is. I mean, I heard Mikey. He used to call you Mikey too, or is it someone else?
The Grijalva guy.
Okay, because I'm trying to stick with one at a time. I'm trying to stick with one at a time until they give their message, and then I'll move on. But I believe it's the same person. But I heard, please, Mikey. So I mean, I know it's kind of hard to deliver this kind of message because, like I said, not everybody believes. But I think she's had her own experiences because I feel like he's tried really hard to get across to her. And I think she's had a dream too, because he's talking about a dream. And I hear the word anniversary. So I don't know if there's an anniversary that just passed or is coming up. I'm trying to get validating things. So if you do tell her, you could tell her that I got all this and I don't know anything. Where was the gun salute done? Was that at his funeral, or was there something different that was done when you guys did the memorial for him?
That was at the chapel.
Okay. So it was done at his funeral?
Correct.
Okay. I just hear guns going off. Do you know? I keep hearing the word gunfight. I keep hearing the word gunfight, but then I see an explosion. I don't know if you know anything that happened over there, but those are two things that I keep getting in relation to him. And he labors my breathing. Like a lot.
You are?
Huh?
The individual?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the same one.
All right.
I'm trying to stick with the same one. This is what happens when we open the floodgates. They all kind of just want to say a little thing, and his was thank you too, because was he more of a friend to you?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys were closer.
Yep.
Okay. Because he's talking about your friendship and how much it meant to him. He says that, we were more than just coworkers. We were buddies. And I feel like there's some memories attached to that, like conversations that you guys had that seem to be kind of deep at moments. Does it make sense?
It does.
Okay, like I feel like you would tell him your problems and he would tell you his problems.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I left a unit sometime about 10 years ago, but still kept in contact with them.
Right.
And
But I'm talking about any time before that, like when you guys used to hang out, because they'll go back into the memories that they have with you.
Yes.
Okay. He says it was always girl problems. That's his words, not mine.
Sounds about right.
I'm trying to see if he has anything else he wants to say, because I want to pull your grandma in real quick. since they stepped forward first. But it's like they stepped forward and they just waved, and then they let these guys come through because they felt that they had a message that they needed to convey. And it was really important that they stepped forward and were able to convey that message. And I think in a way you wanted to hear from this guy.
Yes.
He says you did anyways.
Yep.
That
I sent him a message like a few days after he passed away, but I didn't know he had passed away. It was kind of
okay. And again, that firefight and explosion might be from the time that you guys were in together. I don't really know. I don't know if it, has anything to do with that. But for some reason, he makes me feel like he went over there a few times, didn't he?
yes. Yeah.
Okay. Like he was a lifer kind of person.
Correct.
He was very steadfast to his country. And I feel like his wife tried to get him to actually get out at one point because of the wars and stuff that were going on over there. But he was so proud to be doing what he was doing. And he was a true soldier all around.
Yes, he was.
Like he was extremely, extremely proud of his country. He was extremely proud to fight for his country, and he didn't want to let his country down. So that's why, like I said, he comes across as a lifer, like someone that was going to be in until the end. No matter how many times he had to go overseas and come back. I don't think he ever thought it was going to end up this way, though.
All right. I got so many friends that have unfortunately passed away. But yeah, you're talking about a dog tag. I got one for Joseph Morning right in front of me on my desk. So, yeah. And this is who we're talking about.
The dog tag that you have right now is who we're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least we figured that out. Wow. So that's just his way. He came in first then with the dog tags. Then the other guy came in, and then he came back around. But he wanted to let the other guy talk because the other guy wanted to say, thanks for doing all that for me. This guy, I feel like this one was hard. This one was hard on you. This one was a harder passing for you, I think.
Definitely was.
Yeah.
We're about the same age,
Yeah. And I think it kind of made you think of things a little bit more than usually. Because, the guys that are proud and they serve their country, they go over there and they know that they're putting their lives on the line, but at the same time, they don't think anything's going to happen. And so I don't know if it's making you kind of recollect on things at this time, but also, you guys known each other for a lot of years. Because he takes me way back. And I see your little baby face, how you use but he puts his hand on your shoulder and says, "You know what, bud? Thanks a lot for everything." So, he definitely meant a lot to both of these guys. And they wanted to make their presence known today.
Love you, brothers.
They're both saluting you at the same time. Okay. I mean, they're standing there in their uniform and they're just saluting. Okay. And I don't know if one of them used to like this, but I see one of them do that with like a wink. So I don't know if it's anything he ever did when he was alive, but like kind of thing.
That's girl home.
Does it make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was making sure because I'm not going to do that for no reason. Okay. So that's just his way of letting you know it's him.
That's
right.
definitely Grava. Yeah.
Okay. Good. See, I would have never gotten that name. I was even trying to get names because your guys' some of those last names, man, there's just.
I know.
I don't know. I had a Joseph here the other night, but I don't know where he belonged. So sometimes I can get a name really clear, like if they come and I ask them who they are, but then when I'm doing a reading, I struggle with the names. But as long as you know who I'm talking about. I'm going back to Grandma now because I just want to see if she has anything to say. But it's weird. They're showing me this vision in my head of just a flag just flying in the air, like in it being beautiful. So I think that's just symbolic of how they felt about their country and what they did. And their way of stepping back now as I'm trying to pull Grandma in. So let's see if they let me pull Grandma in and no one else decides they want us to step forward. I keep getting an apple pie. Do you know if Grandma ever made like an apple pie that she was really good at making? Because I keep getting and smelling an apple pie.
I mean, what wasn't she good at making? Apple pie, carrot cake.
So she liked to bake then.
Mm.
Okay. So it's just symbolic for the baking thing, but specifically she shows me an apple pie. She's very, she comes across as very grandmotherly. She did all the grandmotherly things. And she treated her grandkids a lot of the time as if they were her own, no matter what they needed, she'd give it to them is how it comes across. And there's something with someone's heart. I keep getting that. I've got it in Allie's. I cannot get rid of it. I don't know if it belongs to anybody with you, but there's a heart condition. There's something with someone's heart that keeps coming in.
Yeah, she passed away from a heart attack.
Okay, there you go. Thank God it made sense for someone. It kept coming in Allie's, but I was like, sometimes they'll come in early and it'll get kind of mixed up. So that was probably her earlier that was stepping up a little bit early. And it was coming in again. So I was like, well, it's got to fit you now because couldn't let go of it. She have a thing with flowers.
Roses and
I see
flowers.
like a lot of, yeah, I see like a lot of flowers. So she had like them around her house or whatever, like a lot of flowers she liked to mess with.
Yes.
Okay.
Even poppies.
Was there something that was handed down from her to you? I keep getting a blanket that was possibly handed down, but there might be something else that I feel was handed down from.
Recently, or are we talking about a while back?
It would be something that's handed down from you. I keep seeing it as a blanket, but she's talking about handing something down.
I mean, just recently, my aunt gave me an old coffee cup that belonged to my grandma.
Okay. Do you know now? Like I said, it's handed down, and I keep seeing a blanket. Now the blanket could be symbolic of just something handed down, but there also, it feels like there's a blanket in the family that she made or something that's still in the family that was hers. But that came in a little separate than the handed down. So if you just got a coffee cup from Dad, she's just validating that was handed down to you.
She used to crochet, so I mean,
Okay.
I don't know who has the crochet blanket.
Okay. So for the blanket, she probably made blankets then, right?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm guessing probably someone has. I'm guessing someone has one of those blankets somewhere. It's weird because those kind of things came in together. So I don't know. I've been getting this kind of a lot. So she's talking about also a namesake. Do you know if any of the kids or any of the grandkids, first or middle, carry her name? If not, I feel like it's going to be in the future. But I keep getting there's a namesake somewhere.
I have to. For
Think
some
about
reason,
that.
the middle name is escaping me, but I'll have to double check.
That's okay. If not, it'll be in the future. You know, as the kids keep coming. I don't know. It feels like there's going to be either that or it's. I don't know if it's her or your mom, because your mom's here.
Well, then that would. My mom, my latest granddaughter, is Nirvana Shirley Diane.
So she carries her name.
Yeah.
Is the middle. Okay. And that's the new granddaughter, right?
Correct.
Okay. So she's just validating that she's aware that you guys, carried on her name after your mom. So mom and grandma are there. Like I said, it's a free fall today. But she felt a little different than grandma. It's like she stepped forward and wanted to let you know that she knew that was done for her.
Awesome.
And your mom, I mean, she just always beams with pride for you. I remember that. That's the one thing I remember from like whenever we did her reading however long ago was she has so much pride for you. So much pride for, how you serve your country, what you do with your family. She says, he's a family man and he always puts his kids first. And she she's so proud of you for that. She's so proud of you for the life that you've led.
Got that right.
I'm getting a headache with her, for some reason. Or I'm getting a headache, I should say. So she just showed me like her standing there with grandma and grandpa. They're all holding hands. So that's her family. I mean, she's there with everybody, but she just wants to say that that's her mom and dad. And they're all there together. Trying to see what else I can get. I keep picking up. Do you know if any one of them wore pearls or had any pearls?
I know my mom did, but those were handed down to my sister.
Okay. And that there again is the handing down.
Yeah.
So like your mom kind of came in with grandma and confused things a little bit. So she's talking about the handing down of things and the pearls being handed down. So she's just validating that as well. Okay. And she's happy that that's been done. So they just want to say that I hear I love you, son. And I'm proud of the work that you're doing. We're all here. We're your biggest cheerleaders, is what she said. So hopefully that was very helpful to you with everybody coming up. I wanted to try to at least get some from your mom and your grandma, even if it was just a couple of pieces of validating information.
I appreciate it.
Of course. Anytime. And you know you can message me anytime too. Quit being such a stranger over there.
Try not to. Try and keep my my sanity together.
Shazam's asking if we can clip some of this reading for my channel.
Yeah.
You can say no if you want to, but she wants to know if we can clip some.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're clipping out pieces of the live to put like their own video. Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, he says it's fine. Thank you. All right, Mike. It was good seeing you.
Thanks.
Stay in touch, huh?
Yes. Right.
Bye. Okay. Oh, all right, Crime. I'm gonna get to you in 1 second. Now that I've had everybody come over at one time. Hold on. I'm sure that Allie would let us clip hers as well. Let me ask her. Allie, are you still in the comments or what? I was gonna just message her and ask her. Okay. So. All right. I know that one was tough. That one was so tough. I actually have not connected with any soldiers, and you're welcome. Thank you, Mike, for coming on. All right. Oh, man, I know I've got a headache now. Okay, let's bring on Crime. And then did we say that, did she figure that out? Whoever was trying to figure that out? Hey, Fab. Yes, you are supposed to be doing something. Uphill battle. Did she do it? I don't know. Did she? Shazam, do you know if she got it taken care of? Yeah. Okay. All right. Ready, Crime? I think I'm ready. I was starting to lose a little bit there. I was trying to get more, and it's like I just... All right. Okay, you're here.
Hey,
Thank you for being so patient.
of course. Of
I appreciate
course. I'm just sitting here. Actually, how do you follow that last one? I'm not sure I want to.
Well, that was a first for me. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Having all of that around you, it's got to be draining.
It is draining and it's sort of confusing because when they all kind of take turns talking like that, I try to feel the difference in energy, but sometimes, it's hard to
You
tell.
can't.
So,
No, it's fine. I thought you did great. So,
thank you. And I know it was hard on him, I could tell, so I was having a hard time with that too.
I know. Yeah.
Because I've known him since I was, let's see, we were in the military together, so I was 20, so I've known him 20 years. Roundabout.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Yeah. He's one of the few that I really keep in good contact with, and we've stayed friends. Well, actually, we haven't talked that much recently, but still, he's helped me out a lot, and I've tried to help him out in this way. But
Right.
he's a good guy, really good guy.
So good.
All right, so what are we doing with you today?
Guess.
I don't know.
Look at her. She's okay. I'll make it easy. You can either do my dad or grandma. Let's make it easy.
Okay, yeah, because
My dad was a Marine as well, and the
Don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing.
Oh,
well, it depends on who you want me to connect with, but don't tell me nothing because usually if they're in the military, they will show me some form of military something.
okay.
But can you email me a picture of the one you want to connect to? Just so I can dial directly. It's thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com.
Yeah, I'm looking for the thing. You've done him before, but I know you don't remember.
I don't remember. I don't even know who you are.
My gosh, my feelings. No, I'm just kidding.
Well,
I mean,
fine. I don't see your name, so I don't know who you are.
Yeah, you do. I put it on your payment thing. I just don't use it online because I do children's cases for a crime. So I have to kind of stay, and I work with children with autism. So I stay kind of hidden. Hold on, I'm trying to go to it.
I still don't know who you are. Sorry.
You don't have to know me.
I'm so bad with everything, names, and everybody.
No, you're fine. You talk to so many, I can't imagine. Oh my gosh. That's my class. Can't be that one. No laughing at me. You never know how many pictures you have till you have to go back and go look for them. Now, if I would have known you wanted a picture.
Well, if I got to dial direct, I got to do pictures. I just did all that without a picture for Mike.
No, I know.
But if I don't dial direct, I don't know. It'll end up like that.
Okay. Oh, gosh. I have no idea. Hold on. I know it's on my phone. I'm sorry. That gives you a minute to breathe.
It does.
So breathe. Talk with your dad.
Well, I'm trying to learn how to do more of what I did with him because it's not my strong suit. I always dial direct, Matt Frazier, I know he always just sees who there and he gives a message. It doesn't work like that with me.
Right.
But he says he can't dial direct.
Well,
but I mean, I can. So that's just the differences in the gifts, I guess.
Yeah. And actually, it's kind of crazy, but I have the gift, and I get certain things, but some things you're protected from.
Yeah.
And there's a reason for that. And obviously, doing myself is really hard. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
I have a question for you when you have time. It's about the souls that come before a rainbow baby is born. What happens to them? I'm not
What happens?
I don't know. I'm not sure what she means.
What happens to the
What
souls that I'm looking for a
came
picture?
before a rainbow baby is born? They just go back to the other side? I don't know if I understand that question. I don't know if I get that quite. I don't know if I understand that. I mean, souls just go back to the other side if they're not born. Or if they choose to come back, then they choose to come back. And it's usually within the same family line. Unless they pick another path. Oh, Tammy. You don't need to handle the drama. Just block out the drama. This is a drama-free space anyways.
Right?
I got bit up so bad yesterday. I got mosquito bites all over me.
Where are you located? Are you allowed
I'm in
to say?
Arizona. I was outside with the goats yesterday,
Okay.
and I didn't put any spray on because my anxiety dog likes to sometimes lick my arm or my leg, and I didn't want her licking the spray, so I didn't put any on, and I got bit up everywhere. I got like
Well, I'm
6 bites on
Florida.
my knee.
I'm Florida.
I've been
So
scratching them all day.
let's talk bugs. I'm in Florida.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, it's been
Bugs.
raining a lot here, so we are getting the. It's been kind of muggy too.
Oh my gosh. I have no idea where his picture is. I mm, my dad is kind of quiet. So he
Yeah, they
was
are in.
never
They are
he
on
was
the other side
never
how they are here. So sometimes I notice that about the men though. Men tend
yes.
to be more quiet than women when I try to bring them forward, but I've had some that are a little more outgoing. Um,
Well, I was trying to make it easy for you tonight. I'm
whoever you
looking
want to
them up.
hear from, I can try to work off a name too. It's just picture is always the strongest connection.
Ah, okay. Okay. What's your email?
Hello, Lori. Thepsychicsleuth@gmail.com.
It's coming right now.
I need to see who is. Who's Helen? If you Helen Foster, please make a StreamYards account, follow the link, and go backstage so that I don't miss you. Yeah, I got Lisa's, I got Michael's.
I got it sent to you.
Okay, unless that's all right. I'll go check my email. I have to upload a bunch of stuff.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Guess I could have been doing that when I was backstage.
Okay, so I'm going to try. Oh, he has sunglasses on. You don't have one without sunglasses? I can't
I'm
see his
sorry.
eyes.
Hold on.
I can try, but I like to see their eyes. I mean,
I'm sorry. I was lucky to get that one. All right, hold on. No, at least I
yeah,
got you
Heather,
laughing.
probably.
Oh
Yeah,
my
Ian, you'll have
gosh.
to go back because it was really good, I think. I think it's been a really good live so far.
Yes. Hold on.
Oh, I knew when I had a feeling whenever Mike said, just see whatever you get, that I was going to have a whole bunch of people come in.
Well, yeah, that's
Just
mhm.
because I just knew I was. But the military guys had to push everybody else aside. And they let them.
The one person in the picture wearing sunglasses. Always.
Okay, Helen, I saw that you sent a picture. I need you to come backstage, though, and wait for After Crime. And then after you, we're probably going to be done for tonight.
Okay.
Not After Crime, and then Helen, and then we'll probably be done. Because I think that's all I can do. If my readings weren't so long, but I just kept trying to get something from everybody that was there with him.
Right. Jeez. Well, you might have to skip me because I'm
I can try to work off this one with him and golden glasses.
okay, and I'll keep looking while you're working.
Okay. I've never done one with sunglasses on before, so this will be a first.
Well, that's his personality. Hide. And I'm gonna.
Well, I
keep
was
looking.
glad I kind of finally figured out where the heart was coming from. Was
Yes.
driving me crazy. All right.
Yes.
Okay, do you know if he had any stomach issues?
I don't think so, but that doesn't mean I just didn't know about it. Nobody knew.
Okay, because he kind of took his hand and went across his belly, like to reference his stomach. So this could have been at any time in his life, or it comes, usually when I get stuff, it can be an ailment or a symptom of a bigger issue.
Yes.
But I need to plug in my computer. It's gonna die, and that won't be good. And we'll all get kicked off. Hold on.
Oh, plug it in.
Yeah, I just now realized. I was like, well, why is my computer like dimming out on me? And I realized, oh, the green button's on, saying there's no charge. Okay. Oh, thank God. Last time it didn't almost charge. I was like, what? All right. So I don't know why he's kind of making the front of my neck hurt, where my throat area is, but also my head is sort of pounding a little bit. And then there's a reference to my chest area again, either breathing or heart. Any of this make sense?
Definitely heart. Yes.
Okay. So he's the heart too.
Yes.
Okay.
He was. You want me to tell you or no?
Well, in a minute.
Okay.
Just validate and say kind of how it makes sense, but not get
Yes.
too much information.
Okay. Yes, makes sense.
Okay. So sometimes I get the throat area if they were ever intubated or something like that. Sometimes that comes in.
Yes.
Okay. But then also they will give me, I've noticed with the heart will come in like a headache for like blood pressure. So if someone had a high blood pressure that went along with their heart, sometimes they'll get a headache or sometimes the headache is something else. But
Okay.
he's giving me kind of like a pounding headache right now.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
Well, did he have like a blood pressure thing with his heart? Like
No.
higher? No?
No.
Mm,
But he did not. He was the type of man that would not tell anybody if he
right.
did. So
Okay.
it doesn't mean that it wasn't there. It just means
Right.
we weren't aware.
Gotcha. Yeah, he didn't want to burden or worry anybody with what he was going through or with what he had wrong with him. He didn't want people to dote or worry about,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
That is him.
And he didn't like going to the doctors either.
Mm-mm.
He would always just say, "I'm fine," take a couple aspirins and some water and call it a night, and I'll be fine in the morning, kind of thing. Is how he comes across.
That is exactly.
Do you know if he ever liked to golf,
No,
or there's
I do know that.
There's a connection to anybody in golfing? I keep seeing a
Yes,
golf course.
it's my ex. We were married 26 years, 25 years, 24, 25 years.
Okay.
And it's my ex's uncle. And we were, believe it or not, very close.
That golfed?
Yes, very much.
Okay.
All the time.
Okay. So you're telling me that your dad is now bringing someone else through. Okay.
Isn't that nice of him?
No.
It's because my dad won't talk.
Because I just kept saying golf, like someone swinging a golf club on a
Yes.
golf course, and
Yeah, his uncle passed away. He didn't know that we're divorced.
I also again feel like I need to cough, and that usually comes with heart. Like that's like a new thing. I don't know why, but
Yes, that was him too.
so did he develop a cough with it too?
He did.
Okay. Because I do get that with heart, and I've never understood really why, but it's weird because all the ones that I connect to with heart issues, they all end up having a cough. So I don't know if that's
I can
why
explain the cough part
Okay.
later when you're ready.
Well, you can explain it because I won't get every single detail. But.
Okay. So when they were giving him CPR, he started coughing.
Oh.
My dad.
Okay.
Yes. And it was my niece and nephew that did it.
Okay. So did he actually pass away and then come back?
Sort of.
But
no.
But not all the way.
It was gone 1 minute or there 1 minute and gone the next.
That's what I mean. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like
But
he was
they
here.
thought-
He shows me. He shows me he was here, and then he passed. But then he came back, but not all the way.
Right.
Okay.
Right. But then was gone again. They thought he was coming back, but
Right.
he didn't.
That's what I mean by not all the way. So
By doing the CPR.
right.
And at the
Which would make
time,
sense because my chest is hurting really bad right now. So that makes sense.
Yes.
Like my
they
collarbone
were-
area too.
They lived out far away, so it took almost a half hour for ambulance to get there, and they just continued doing CPR until they got there.
Which he says that it was just his time. Because he talks about, he just says it just gave out. Like my heart just gave out.
Mhm.
And there was really no fixing it. Like I feel like because he didn't like to go to the doctor and things like that, like he didn't have all the workup he needed. And like I
It
said, he
was
would
the
just he would have
best
these little
thing.
pains and he would have these little things that would happen, but he wouldn't take it seriously. And
Yep.
he always also felt like, well, when it's my time, it's my time.
Mhm. Absolutely. That is spot on. He never wanted to he would never tell people and when he was hurt
Uh-huh.
ever.
And that goes back to his army military
Yes.
thing, you know, proud, strong man.
Oh yes. He raised 6 girls. He had to be something.
Well, why? Okay, so let me try to explain what I'm seeing. So he shows me something being built with bricks. I don't know if it's
Yes.
a brick wall. Okay, so how does that make sense?
It's in his hometown. They built in that picture
Mm-hmm.
that I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
There's a brick there. They did a pathway for all the military that had passed.
Okay. Okay. I got
And we
chills.
bought a big brick to put in the pathway for him.
Okay.
But it was there before he died.
Right.
And that's what we were there to go see.
Oh, okay. I
He
just
was
zoomed
very
in.
proud.
I just zoomed in on him. I don't even know where you guys are at in that picture.
Yeah. I didn't want to say the location.
Yeah,
It
no, you're
doesn't
good
bother
because
me.
I had a feeling, you know, they bring through stuff and I never know what they're going to bring through. So
Yep. You're spot on. Spot on. He was very proud of that brick.
yeah, because he shows me like, you know, how one would lay bricks. That's the way he showed it to
Yes.
me.
He helped put it in. So
And what is it with like initials being carved in something? Or I don't know. I don't know if it's initials on the brick or he's talking about something else that his initials are carved.
he's talking about something else.
Okay.
He carved his initials on you know those tools they heat up in the metal
Uh-huh.
melts. He would carve. That's what he would dink around in the garage and do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I just kept saying his initials and stuff.
Yeah, you're not crazy. It's
Okay.
it's true.
I didn't know if it was the bricks, like they did it on all the bricks, or what the heck. Okay, makes
No,
sense.
he took you in a different direction.
Okay. Did he work on cars, or do any type of mechanic work?
He did. That's was his job.
Okay,
He didn't work on cars, but he was a mechanic
mechanic.
and fixed machines,
Okay,
big ones, and then when he retired, he would fix the casino machines.
okay. I just saw him like working on
Yes.
something, like mechanically working on
Oh,
something, and then I like saw oils on his hands and tools and stuff, and that's kind of how they show me for a mechanic.
yes, all the time. He did it at home, everywhere. He fixed everything.
And I think he got some of those skills from the military.
Cool.
is what he says. He takes me back to military days, so I don't know. Excuse
I'm
me.
surprised because he never told us, none of us, anything about the military days. We found out more after he passed. He had kept a journal back then. Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, did he get some kind of award?
He did.
He shows me a Purple Heart, but I don't know if it's that specific award.
Yes.
It is?
He did.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because sometimes it's symbolic for any award, but it was specifically the Purple Heart was what he was showing me.
Yeah. He was the radio guy. So he was frontline. He was a Marine.
Okay.
And he was frontline and saved a lot of lives that day.
Okay. Hey, cats, are you guys doing my dishes for me?
If they do, will you send them here next?
They're in there messing with the dishes.
Aww.
Hey, Sharon. Okay, I'm like, all right, now take me away from that medal because he's very, very proud of that. He's very proud of it, but at the same time, he didn't really like boast about it or talk about it because I was kind of I think he might have lost a lot of people at one point too, being over there.
He did. Okay. Yeah, we didn't even know about it till he passed.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't really talk about it, but he was proud of it. Like,
right.
You know.
Okay. He was a proud
in his
Marine
own way.
too.
In his own way, he was proud of it.
Yep.
Okay, not great at names. And this might be a connection or might even not belong here. But do you know where Frank comes in at?
I think that was his best friend.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah.
I always am afraid to say names because sometimes they're on.
That's okay.
I don't know where they go half the time.
Hi, Sharon Parker. Good to see you. Sharon knows me. Sorry.
So was he kind of a storyteller?
Yes.
Okay, because I see him, like, I get my symbol for either telling stories or reading stories, but I feel like this was more telling stories, you know.
Yes.
Hey! Sorry about that. Hold on. That.
The cat and dog. Hi, Sharon. I hope you're feeling good.
I apologize for that. I saw that happening. I was like,
No problem. The cat and the dog.
Well, the one cat was stalking the other cat. And the dogs went over there, like, to see what was going on. And then all hell broke loose.
Yep.
So I apologize. Okay. So back to the storytelling. Did he also make? I feel like there were some to his stories, but he also made up stories.
Yes.
Okay.
We also.
But they were good. They were good stories.
Yes. After he passed, we found tape recordings, and he kept all the little tiny tapes, and he would just tell stories. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So he's bringing up some pretty
They,
big validations.
yes.
Also, the month of May, which can be passing anniversary, birthday, anything connected to you, him, or anyone in connection, alive or past.
I think that's when he married my stepmom.
Okay.
They got married like 30 years after they were together.
He says better late than never.
And that is him.
And I think he decided to do that because I think on a soul level he knew, like, you know, it was coming up to the time where he was going to have to leave. And if you're not married to someone, it's not saying he didn't love her. Of course he loved her. But I think he waited all that time. Like, he didn't see the point in marrying someone. You know what I mean? He didn't see the point of a piece of paper and all that. Right. And I think at one point he decided to marry her because of what was going to happen when he passed away, kind of thing.
Right.
Is how it comes up.
I understand that 100%. They had raised all the girls, and then
right.
Yeah.
I know. Sorry, Tammy. I should have put a stop to it before it got out of hand. Did he used to play cards?
Yes.
Okay. Because he shows me like playing poker. You know, he's got the cards spread out like he's playing poker or some game like that. I don't know.
Yeah, he played with his Marine buddies.
Okay.
They were all close friends and families. Like, we all got together as all the kids grew up.
Did they specifically play poker with chips and everything, or?
I don't know that.
Okay.
I don't know the answer to that. But he did fix machines in a casino.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. All right.
That's why I'm wondering. That's okay. I'll remind you. I'm easygoing.
Yeah. Well, sometimes they bring in stuff that kind of has multiple meanings, but right. I saw the card, so it felt like he was playing poker, but. He is also bringing up this month, the month of August, for some reason.
Yes.
Okay, how does that fit?
I yesterday have been married 26 years.
Okay.
My divorce was final June 3rd.
Okay. So it was your anniversary?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He talks about you being like an independent little girl. Super independent, super strong-willed. Very much like Dad in certain ways. But you had like this independent streak. And no one's going to ever tell you what to do. You're your own woman. And I see you just being this really strong, steadfast, kind of strong-willed kid. But I do feel like a lot of the times you were on Daddy's heels. That's the way he says it.
Yes.
Like you wanted to follow him around. and see what he was doing. Like, you were kind of tomboyish, huh?
Very much.
Okay. Because he shows me, like, you wanting to copy certain things that he did. I don't know if there was a specific time where he was working on something, like, in the garage, and you wanted to work on something, too. And he gave you, like, some tools to, like, work on, like, your own little project.
Yep.
Does that make sense?
It never turned out right.
He says you can't say you didn't try, though.
Exactly.
And so that did happen, right? With the whole being on his heels and wanting to do what he was doing and working with him in the garage. Okay. And also, he shows me he's got a dog with him. This dog looks to be kind of like a lab. I don't know if he's an actual lab or he just looks like one.
Yeah, that was one of my first dogs.
Okay. This is a darker color.
He never had. He's black. She was black.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it's either black or brown, but she looks like a lab. Oh, she is a lab, or she just like has the features. Okay.
No, she has the features. She was.
Okay.
She was a mutt.
Right, but she looks.
Yes.
Okay. Because that dog is just standing there with him, so he's got that dog on the other side, safe and sound. I don't know where the dog tags are for that dog, but for some reason, when I look at that dog, I see a collar with tags hanging down. And usually when they draw me into the dog tags, the person kept them.
Yep.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. And you still have them?
Yes.
Okay. Just validating that
okay.
stuff.
Yes. That was 30 years ago.
Oh, he's got that dog. Do you know who Macy is? Or I don't know if this fits you or not. It's like Macy or something similar. I swear it's Macy.
Her name was Beasley.
Was what?
Beasley.
Beasley.
Nope.
No. I don't know. I keep hearing the word Macy, but it might not. Like I said, with my names, I never know where they belong.
Okay.
Unless that's something in the future. I don't know.
Okay.
But we'll just hang on to it. Because see, I've done a reading with someone before and they didn't have a dog, and I described this dog, and they're like, "No, we don't have a dog like that." Later, they ended up getting a dog just like that. So I don't know. You might get something and name it Macy. I don't know.
Okay. It is possible.
Yeah. Next dog you get, now you remember this reading and be like, "Oh, maybe I should name her Macy."
You're a Macy.
And the one thing he keeps bringing up that I have no idea what it means, and I don't even know how it fits, but I keep hearing pico de gallo. I don't know if someone made it, liked it, had a specific recipe for it.
That was made that night, that afternoon.
The afternoon of what?
When he died.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I didn't expect that. You said he was quiet, but he's giving quite the validation.
Okay. Yeah.
And he made it?
No.
Or did someone else made it?
My sister did.
Okay.
But he loved it.
Oh, okay. I really didn't think that was going to mean something like that. That's why I always say what I get, even if it sounds weird. Because it might not make sense to me, but it's going to fit somewhere.
Right.
Also, he talks about a specific a specific trip, and I want to say it's to the beach. It could just be water, but I swear it's the beach. A
We,
specific trip that you guys took, maybe when you were younger or even older. I don't know. This is
yeah, we lived in our boat.
you lived in your
Not,
boat?
not lived, but we went all
Okay.
during the summer. We went
Okay, so
on the boat and skiing and camping out on the beach.
okay.
But we did just have our very first sister reunion 2 months ago. That might be the May, because that was in May. We were all
Okay.
together for the first time since he passed. 5 years ago?
Oh,
I think it was 5 years.
okay.
But
So yeah, just validating that he knows you guys came back around. And where does the 3 come in? I want to put it with you girls.
yeah, there's 3 of her daughters, 3 of his. We were the Brady Bunch.
Okay. But he had 3 bio.
3 bio girls.
Okay,
Right.
so that must be it. The 3 bio.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha. He gives good validations.
Yes. He's a smart guy.
Yeah, he is. Where does peanut butter and jelly sandwiches come in?
We always had those when we went on the boat.
I was gonna say, was this something that you guys always packed for your
Yep.
trips? Because it was coming
Yes.
across as we always have these peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for our trips.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know what this is. So was there ever, and I don't even know if you know this, because was there ever a military ball?
Yes. Every
Okay.
year, November 3rd.
Okay.
And he
Because
went
he
every year.
was, oh, okay. I was like, I don't even know if you're going to know this, because he was showing me like in his dress blues and he's dancing
Yep.
with
That would
someone,
be,
like, you know how you hold their hand up like this and he danced. Like he showed me that. He didn't show me who he was
yes.
dancing with, but
Yep. Every year he went to the Marine Ball.
okay. Perfect. I'm glad that made sense. He says my girls were my everything. I feel like he was one of those hands-on dads. And I feel if you went to dad and you were like, hey, dad, I need this, or can you help me with this? It was never a second thought. He was always going to help if he could, if it was possible.
He was.
Like
He fought.
he says like I never told him no. Like he
He
probably did at
didn't.
times, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
Most
No,
of the
he
time he
didn't.
didn't say no.
He didn't. He, after my parents divorced, my mom took us to a different state. And so we only got to spend summers, but each of us, as we got a little older, wanted to live with my dad. So we didn't get a ton of younger years with them.
Yeah.
The teenage years for sure.
Yeah, this comes across as like when you're older anyways, like and you're like, hey dad, can you help me with this? Or hey dad,
oh yeah.
I need $20 for this. It was like, okay, here you go.
He even kept good secrets. Like the night I came home drunk and fell on the stairs, he just picked me up and said, get into bed, kid.
Yeah.
And he never told my stepmom.
That's because, like, he understands that because he'd been there, and there was no point to telling him. You know, there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
He knows that kids make mistakes, plain and simple. It's all part of living and learning.
It is.
Yeah, he's super smart, but he says that you just have this like stubborn but independent streak. Like he keeps talking about how independent you are, and how strong-willed, and your
Yes.
fight for justice. I hear the words "fight for justice" in there.
That is true. I do.
So, who's the middle child?
Me.
Okay. I thought it was you, but I just wanted to ask to make sure.
It's me.
Okay. Because he was talking about his middle kid.
That would be me.
And who has the birthday that's just past or is coming up?
Let me think. Hold on.
Because he
That
shows.
would be my stepmom.
Okay. Because he shows me a birthday cake. They kind of do that a lot with birthdays.
Yeah.
Um,
With 6 of them, I have to remember.
and I hear the words memorial. So is there something with a memorial that was done for him besides the bricks?
Yes. We
Is there a
I
bench?
yes, by
Okay.
his grave, but
Okay.
I wasn't there. I haven't even seen it yet. I just
Okay.
helped pay for it. I
Okay.
haven't
He was
gone
just
back home since his funeral.
okay. He was talking about I was seeing a bench after he said memorial. So that's just to validate that he
Yeah.
knows. And I don't know why he's bringing up the year 2020 either.
2020.
Something significant. I don't know. If you can't think of it right now, just hang on to it.
I think because that's when I got separated. So it is possible.
Okay.
It's probably validating that he knows. He's probably happy and
Right.
partying. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. So where does the 5 come in? I don't know if it's 5 years or
5 years. It'll be on Christmas Eve. Will be 5 years that he's
Okay.
passed. He died right after dinner on Christmas Eve at my
Okay.
sister's.
Which I'm surprised he hadn't shown me Christmas. They usually do when it's significant like that.
He's proud.
Yeah. He's given a lot of other validations, but
He is.
so he wants to tell you that he's very proud of you. I feel like that you've come a long way and you've overcome a lot of obstacles in the last few years, specifically your separation and divorce and everything. He says he knows that wasn't easy, but he says he's proud of you for doing the best for yourself that you needed to do. Like he understands the reasons behind it. And
Yes.
he's proud of you. He's proud of you.
He always was.
Yep.
I was strong-willed.
Yeah.
I literally
I know.
moved.
He said that like 5 times.
Yeah, I literally moved when I was 18
Yeah.
to a different state by myself.
There's
So,
that independent streak that he's talking
uh,
about.
yeah, done it a few times.
Yeah. And you're one of those that's like not like afraid of anything either. You know, you're very I mean, you're afraid, but that things you need to be afraid of, but you know, like no fear, especially at that point in your life. You know,
Right.
you wanted to do what you wanted to do, and nothing was going to
Yeah,
stop
that
you.
that is true. I outgrew a lot, and I'm much more grown up now.
Yeah. But that's what he's talking about is like he's proud of how far you've come and he's proud of all the decisions that you've made. He says, you know, you're on the right path. He understands all the decisions and it's your life to lead anyways. Um, he says, I just need to tell her that I love her.
Yes, he did not say that in real life. So,
So he's saying it now. Because when they
good.
get on the other side, you know, they change, they let go of all that. The negative
Yes,
emotions of being proud and things like that. And I don't think he was really good at telling his emotions. Like he showed you he loved you, but he didn't really tell you. So he's telling you that
exactly.
now.
Yep. Nope, it works for me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I hope it was helpful.
It was very helpful. Thank you. You're always
So,
helpful.
sorry about the cats
No
freaking out.
worries. It's the stubborn part of me. Something's always got to jump in the way. And I'm like, nope, get back on task.
Yep. Do you mind
So,
if we clip this?
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
I was waiting for
Because there
Shazam to reply.
was a lot of
There
validation in there.
was. He was really good about, and you know what? I did it with a picture with glasses. So there we go.
That you did your first thing.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank
All right.
you. You
Thanks.
take
Thanks
care.
for being patient and waiting.
No problem. Bye bye.
Bye. Okay. What I was trying to tell you, I have to go to the restroom real quick. But what I was trying to say about getting backstage, because we got to do this one more. The mountain climb, where's that one at? Gotta find her real quick. Uphill to battle to success. Okay. So you need to go to StreamYards and make an account. So StreamYards.com, make an account. Then you need to click on that link that's pinned to the top. I'll also put another one here. And you need to click that link and go backstage. Make sure that all your permissions and everything is set for your shoot. I didn't even mean to put your WoW thing on there. All right, I have to go to the restroom. I will be back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to pee very badly. Okay, so is Battle Uphill still here? What are you doing? Leave the box alone. Is Battle Uphill still here? I don't know where she is. I saw it pop up, but now I don't see it now. Oh, here we go. I'm waiting for the. I don't know where she went. See, that heart thing came in. You know, it's been coming in since the very first reading. I knew it belonged somewhere, but it also belonged to Mike's mom too, I think, or grandma. One of those two. Helen, are you here still? Thanks, guys. I am just trying to get a hold of Helen, which is the uphill battle one. Again, I apologize for that crazy thing happening during. They're all quiet and then not. I hate that. I saw him stalking her too. I knew he was gonna go after her. I don't. I don't know where she went. I need her here. I can't do it without her here. How do you, can you reply to specific? You can't, huh? I did email her because she did email me, but I don't see her anywhere. Bye, Tammy. I'm trying to find where Helen is. I don't know what her name is. I don't know what her name is. Oh, it's Uphill Battle or something. I tried that. It didn't work. I don't think she's here. I just emailed her. Okay. It's not working. That's why I say when you guys pay for a reading, like you need to come backstage. I'm gonna have to get a hold of her and probably do it privately. Because it's not popping up. It didn't. It doesn't pop up. Well, I can't just connect to her and give her a reading without her being here. So, I mean, I emailed her. I don't know what else to do at this point. You are not on anymore. Oh, crap. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a hold of her. But I think she's not around. So, I don't know where she is. I guess I reached out to her to do it privately or told her next time she's on live that she would just be first in line. That I would schedule a live. I'll probably schedule one for Saturday, maybe. I need to figure out, I would say tomorrow, but I can't do tomorrow. I don't think I have a reading at like 8. Unless I try to do it earlier, which is really hard. So probably Saturday. I need to check and see if we're going to be recording any podcasts this weekend like usually. So I guess that's it. I mean, I don't know where she is, so I can't really do a reading for her without her here. I'll try to get in touch with her and we'll figure out if we're just going to do her on the next live or I'll do it private. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live tonight. Thank you for sticking around and watching. Thank you for getting readings. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you guys. Actually don't feel as tired as I thought I would, but so, all right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you for everybody that attended and let us cut their readings. So we'll have some. No, I don't know where she went. She disappeared. So I've emailed her 3 times. I don't think there's anybody else. Anybody else want a reading? I think we're good. Yeah, you'll have to watch what you missed. All right, I guess we're good. I'll schedule another one. I need to find out if we're doing anything Saturday first. But thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. See you next time.